It's your boy Saeed, man. What is it? From the Bay Area, Richmond, California. Stand up, Bay to LA all day.
Yeah.
I'm just an all around type of dude, man.
Yeah.
You know, doing a lot of artists, songwriter, entrepreneur,
actor,
screenwriter. Yeah. So I do a lot, man, in many hats.
That's cool. And I got my boy Exotic Hayes with me. He co-hosting, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. Appreciate you being here.
Sir, my dog.
So he on the tour, you know what I'm saying? It's all about networking, and so I just feel so grateful to have you a part of the camp. You know, we got 20 artists.
Yeah.
And to have you to be an artist that's established. You've been on tours before. You've been across the world. So to have someone with that experience and expertise, I'm excited to have you so the other artists can see, you know what I'm saying, how you move and everything like that.
Grateful to be here, man. Grateful. Yeah. Thank you.
Definitely. So tell us a little bit like what's your songwriting process like? You know what I'm saying? You got these dope songs that I get to hear, the 5 on the freestyle. Like, you know, where does your inspiration come from? And then when you get the inspiration, what is your songwriting process like?
My inspiration is I think it's just having a purpose, like you know, having my son, having my family, and just having goals and being goal driven and goal oriented. And I think it's just you know, I get the beat. You know, I'm tapped in with a bunch of dope producers.
Totally.
I never had a problem with producers. So it's always I get the beat, and I write about what I'm dealing with or what I'm going through at the time. And you know, it's like sometimes we humans, we got emotions. Sometimes you happy, sometimes you sad, sometimes you like determined. So it just I think it pours out in my music in that way. And so yes sir, we gotta relax. Oh, you took it off. Okay.
You just hang it up. You can hang it up.
Yeah. But yeah, we I think it's just, channeling them emotions and just putting that work in, that effort. And I think it's just when I got something dope to talk about, it just flows through the pen.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to like you actually recording, or where are you recording a lot of your music? Do you have a home studio? Do you move around LA? I see sometimes you record. You're in the Bay.
Yeah. I'm definitely I got a few studios that I rock with. Like I record in the Bay. I definitely shout out to my dog Larry Lawson. Shout out my dog Christian Meadows and everybody up in the Bay. I rock with Lodge. The list goes on. Peach Out. But I record down. Really I get it to wherever I get a chance to. I got a couple spots down here in LA that I rock with, and even on the road. Like I feel like I always establish that connection with like studios and engineers, and just I point me to the nearest studio wherever we at, like, and then I'm gonna lock in with them. So
you don't have like a preference of like a home studio or like a legit like a whole production company studio, just wherever you can record now.
Yeah, well, right now I rock, man. Thank you to Dante. I rock with my dog Jet Blast. You feel me?
Yeah.
Jet Blast is raw, and I rock with my dog Kenobi too at Purple Rain Studios. But yeah, sometimes just recording at home. Hey, excuse me, sit down.
Yes, sir. Artist.
Stop moving.
That's that daddy vibes,
Yeah. But yeah, that's really what it is, man. That's it's whatever, man. We gonna get to it however we can.
For sure. Now, have you ever when let me see, like when it comes to your musical influences, that's what. I got different questions, but I want to ask the right ones at the right time. Like when it comes to your music influences, like who is it that is influencing you who influenced you to get started, and then who's influenced you to keep making music right now?
Man, I got it's crazy just growing up from the Bay. I listened to a lot of the Jacka and the Mob Figures, Messy Marvin, Mac Dre.
You gotta
E40,
put me on to them.
For sure. Like, you gotta tap in with
the latter,
them.
Mac Dre and E40, but the first ones,
Messy Marvin, Jacka was like two of my biggest influences in the Bay. And if you're from the Bay Area for sure, or even Northern California, like, and I grew up off of like a lot of the East Coast. You feel me? As you can see it in my music. I listened to a lot of Jadakiss and Styles P and the Locks and a lot of rock. You feel me? And Jay-Z and Fabulous, and so I a lot of that State Property and things like that. But I also listen to people down south and the Andre 3000s and the Outkast. And
so like you leave here and you on the way home, who you bumping like? right now? Like, what song or what artist in your ear right now?
Right now, what I was just slapping on the way here, I was slapping my dog, Sir V Wood, my nigga Puka. He from Vallejo.
Okay.
He got a joint called Hold On, and he sampled Guapale. It was hard.
Okay.
And who else I'm listening to right now? Stephen G. He's a dope artist from down here in LA. He's a singer. And he got a dope song called On the Gang right now. I've been slapping that like heavy.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you any questions?
Oh well, yeah, man. Like that's pretty much like you got your influence, what you grew up on, and then from now, what you got. Like you don't get no influences, right? Like from right now, like anybody, like not to say competition, right? But because it is in the game, it is competition. You got your people that you fuck with, but then at the end of the day, like you just want to do better, like each other. Do you have anybody like you listen to right now that like you would like try to compare yourself to, or you just like you got like literally your own style?
I think I don't try to compare myself to nobody. I listen to everybody. I feel like I rock with a lot of different dope artists, even in the industry. Like I listen to like Drake. I listen to the Meek Mills. I listen to the J. Coles and the Kendricks.
Right.
So I pretty much rock with everybody, but nobody I will say I compare my style to at the moment. But I definitely support all artists for sure.
Oh hell yeah,
that's dope. Can you discuss any upcoming projects and collabs that you got? Anything in the works right now?
Right now, let me see. I got a few different projects I'm working on. I got a joint called Players Club. I'm gonna drop that in the summer.
Okay.
More like up tempo type joints. You feel
That's
me?
cool.
For the party, like just stepping outside my box. Y'all know I make more. I be
like
more
that,
in the
that
bars
lyrical,
and lyrical.
yeah.
So stepping out the box, doing that. Consistency too. Shout out my dog Larry Lawson. That's one of my producers up in the Bay Area. We got a whole project, Consistency, and so we doing Consistency 2, and then All for Sire 5.
Okay.
That's gonna be the next one. Stop.
For sure. Well, look, man, I appreciate you having you on here. Before we get ready to wrap it up, is there anything you want to share with your listeners, or anything you want to what your listeners? What do you want them to take away from your music before we wrap up? Like whether someone's listening to your lyrical music or your fun music, what do you want them to take away from that when they listening to it?
Man, just the passion behind it, just the drive behind it. The purpose. It's all about just being able to create something that's timeless.
Yeah.
And I want to make timeless music. I want my music to live after I'm gone. Like when my kids is older, like that's they like, goal. Damn. Yeah. That's the goal. Yeah. So just making timeless music, man. That's perfect.
Well, definitely. I think you're already on the right path for that. And I just saw the energy, that you had behind your music. And I was like, man, if I had the privilege of, providing a platform for him to come and get on stage, I think we can make some dope happen. And so I'm excited for you to show these other 19 artists, like, what a vet, how a vet moves, Yeah. And so I appreciate you being on the tour. We're going all the way till Small World 7. I get married in July. So I'm taking June and July off. So we got Small World 4 right now in February. We got you locked in. You was with a Small World in 3 in January.
Yeah.
And so we going 5 in March, 6 in April. And then 7 in May. You know what I'm saying? So, it's an actual tour once a month. And then, the summer, we just partying, you know what I'm saying? By that time, the 20 of us going stop to stop, we know each other, we vibing, you know what I'm saying? That's now we can get in the studio during the summer, just record, and then come back during the fall. We hit the tour again during the fall.
Tour again, yeah, definitely not.
Like a Small World project.
Like
a compilation album.
Compilation album, a little collaboration.
Why do I keep hearing that?
That's bro, because you got to think we got so many dope artists on the tour. Like it's so many people and it's all different styles. And I think just coming together, like you say, being that Diddy figure.
Yeah.
Bringing all these artists together.
Yeah.
And then just okay, you gonna sound good on this. You gonna sound good on that. Y'all two sound good together. Do that, man, and then put it out, and then give all the proceeds to the artist.
That'd be a great way to do it.
It's all growth.
Let's go. Yeah, all right. Well, that's Small World Podcast. This is my boy Saeed. Came in the building, man. I appreciate you being here. Brought the young legend with him. You know what I'm saying? Real artist and dad, really making these moves, man. So I appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to the Small World 4. It's your boy Saeed, Mr. Why Not Grind all the time, man. And yeah, we locked in.
All right. Peace.
100.